Alright, so this is my review of the week here. Combined earnings, I made $994.85. I'm behind on Lyft. I gotta make 80 rides. I gotta get 80 rides this week to hit that $1,100 guarantee bonus, which will bring that up to much closer to $1,100. Especially if I hit that power driver bonus, which isn't 100% likely, but I'll check that later. Uber, those are just destination filters. I wasn't even trying to drive Uber. Caviar, it didn't seem like I had time because I was busy chasing all of these wags. These wag walks. I got 19 done, and I made close to $300 with wag this week, but a lot of my time was spent either looking to accept the wag walk or traveling to go do the walk and then traveling back to my car or traveling to the next walk. So although that seems pretty good, I did better last week. Last week I made $200 with WAG. I only did 12 of them. I did pretty good on those tips, $33.50 in tips. This week I made more. I made more in tips, $47.60. But still, it's like I did better last week with WAG and Caviar. I did better last week overall with Uber too, because I hit that Uber bonus, which was much easier to hit than Lyft's guarantee, because Uber, it seems, I get rides faster, much faster. I didn't schedule my time or record my time, so I don't know exactly how much time I spent online with Uber last week, so I need to make sure I do that. But this week I was online and I was actually driving driving a passenger 48.6% of the time, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. But what even worse is the WAGs. 37% of the time I was actually on the job. I was actually on duty. The other time I was just online looking for a walk, finding a right time, or traveling there, yeah. So I think what may be better is if I am actually online and do these caviars and only do a wag that's close, because I mean, let's see, average dollar per hour online, $10 with wag. Last week with Caviar, my average dollar per hour, that's on duty though, isn't it? 16.94. Let's see what it actually is. Yeah, it's on duty. So actually it's 11.35. So not much better than WAG. Legit, not much better than WAG. And I was online for 26 hours, which is pretty significant. This week I was online for nearly 70 hours, which I think is authentic, because at the end of this day I was pretty stressed out. But that's my stats for this past week. What I'm gonna do is review some cryptocurrency videos now. At least I'm aware of all these stats here. I know what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to be on Caviar between 10 and 2. I think I should just keep the schedule that I've got here. 5 to 9 a.m. Lyft, and then between 10 and 4 WAG and Caviar, 5 to 9 p.m. Lyft. But instead of just Lyft, I'm doing Uber, Lyft, and Via, not just Lyft. And I'm not chasing those guarantees, because a lot of my time chasing these guarantees is spent waiting. I was actually on with a passenger less than 50% of my time, which is not good. My best bet is with Caviar as of right now. I'm actually on duty. I wonder if they must include the time that I'm going there. They must include that time. So that may mess with my actual results here. I'm going to check to see if that's true. So my Caviar app here, it says I was 50 minutes on duty here. 50 minutes on duty. and 0 minutes actually on delivery. So here we go. An hour and 33 minutes on duty, 1 hour and 3 minutes on delivery. From 4:55, 5:01, it was an hour for those two, both from Velvet Taco, and they don't show any details. So I'm willing to bet that it's saying time going to pick up the food as well. Now it's all frozen. Yeah, it's definitely what it is. 4:16, I got the order, and then I biked over there and got it. It says 4:16 to 5:50. So that's an hour and 33 minutes, and an hour and 3 minutes was on delivery. I turned it on at 4:16, and I finally got the order and picked it up at 4:55, and then picked up the second one at 5:01, and then dropped them off around 5:30. But so this on delivery must mean on my way there. I'll check it out this coming week and see what it looks like. But it's kind of looking like Caviar starts this on delivery when I accept the order, and then when I'm on my way to the restaurant, it includes all that time to the restaurant, and then picking it up the food from the restaurant, and then going and dropping it off at the customer's place. And then when I hit end delivery, that's when it cuts that time off. When Lyft and Uber is different. It only counts the time the passenger is in my car, not when I'm going to pick up the passenger. So I gotta track that kind of stuff here. So I'm gonna change my time on here. It's not on duty. It's gonna be, I'm gonna call it on task. On task, because that's my actual on task. The task is to take the passenger somewhere. I'm not gonna include it in that. Caviars may or may not. I'll find out next week. But that's still my task, is to walk the dog. They don't care. I'm not going to include the time going to get to the place to walk the dog. So that's what I'm at right now. I'm $500 short of what I was hoping to be. I think it's because I spent a lot of my time walking these dogs. But my total walks, it doesn't actually say, but it looks like I'm between 33 and 34 total walks. The bonus is going to come at 40, so next week I should get it. I'm not going to focus so much on WAG, because a lot of my time is spent traveling to go to those walks, and sometimes I'm biking over a half hour to get to these places. It was fun, it was nice while it lasted, but I'm going to hit that for sure. All I need is less than 10 walks to hit the 40, which is going to give me a $50 bonus, which will be nice. It won't be everything, but this coming week, I'm just gonna do everything, dude. I'm gonna go back to everything. Have everything all in there. Postmates in a car, on a bike. Uber Eats on a bike, and just have everything all together and see how that rolls. Because when I did that, it worked out pretty well. I don't have it all nicely together. The week review, okay, maybe I do, 760. So I guess it actually wasn't, I didn't make as much as I thought I would have. Doesn't look like I really made as much. I spent a lot of time with Postmates that one night. I only did 3 WAG walks. So maybe it's not as much as I thought. Let's see, 9.7, it's like 15, it's like 16, it's called 17 hours on Lyft and Uber. And this week, I did about the same. Even less. And I made way more on Uber. $600, $700 with that bonus. Wow, right? I did way better. Way better with that week. How about this week? I did about the same here. And I did way better. Wow, I can't believe how crappy I did this 2 weeks ago. I spent all that time and I didn't get much results from that. I made about $500. 500. I guess it's about the same. $500. 600. Thank God for all these tips though. $100 in tips, that helps out a lot. Here's where I'm at so far on Lyft. I'm right at a 90% acceptance rate, so I gotta accept everything I get. I need 16 more peak rides to get this $130 bonus, and 23 more total rides to get this $1,100 weekly guarantee. 23 more rides. It's totally possible. Totally possible. I got. I'll start right at Saturday night, right when the sun goes down, and I'll from like 6:30 to 8, an hour and a half. Hopefully, I get like 3 peak rides there, and then I'll go from 10 to 3, which is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours. So 6.5 hours, 2 on average, 2 peak rides there. 12, it could be 13. It could be 13 peak rides. I need 16, right? And then 2 on Sunday, as long as I get up on Sunday. 13 and a half. Could be 16 there. Could be 18. Right? 5, 6.5. I have the potential to get 18, and that's exactly what I need. If I hit every peak hour, I'm going to get enough. I'll have enough to get 40. So, and then I need 23 more. So 14 hours. Should be enough time. 7 hours. I'll do Saturday night, and then Sunday I should hit it. As long as I'm up for all those hours, I should be good. So let's get it. Let's get that. That'll change this tremendously. That'll nearly double it. Double this total earnings right here, because I'll add a real nice bonus. So looking forward to a review next week, which is going to be way better. And as long as I put in the time, I think my ultimate goal is. So next week will be an even better way to prove it or not. Should I chase bonuses like this Lyft bonus and just deal with the stress of waiting? Because 48% of the time actually being on duty, on a job, on task, I gotta change that task, is pretty stressful. I hate waiting. I'd rather be just going doing something. So next week I'm just gonna have every app on. I'll probably use my S7 Edge because this thing is just getting so slow, and it's stressful too. So I'll use that S7 Edge, and when I run out of batteries, then I'll have to swap it. So I'll use this thing only when I run out of batteries in the S7 Edge, and I'll even bring my portable charger and charge it up again, and then I'll use this big thing with the super battery. The super fat battery. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to prepare the template for tomorrow, for next week, with all of my apps, and execute.